Hey everybody, welcome back. Now, you know QSP, you know their goodness, you know their values. This is one of my favorites so far this year, the Penguin Glide Lock. You guys, you know the Penguin hits really hard, and of course, QSP did it up right with this one. Now, what's in the box? You get some stickers. You get a Have a Knife Day sticker from QSP, which is awesome. You also get their little penguin sticker. I'm going to put a link to their website down below. Check them out. Now, this gives you just a little information card if you want to pause it and look at it. We will talk about it, but this is really cool that they do this. And of course, their guarantee for defects, limited lifetime warranty. Can't beat it. Now, also on their website, QSPknife.com, free shipping on USA orders over $30. You don't see that too often. So this is the QSP Penguin Glide Lock. This is going to be in the running for Budget Knife of the Year. I want your opinion. If you've checked these out, this is just that Glide Lock upgrade to our favorite Penguin sheep's foot blade design on this one. It does have the Glide Lock, which is your crossbar lock feature, and these are super smooth, pretty lightweight, coming in under 3 ounces, 2.93 ounces. And you can see that kind of two-tone difference on the blade. You got a little bit of a stone wash going on up here, and then you got the satin polish right there. I love it. And this blade, it's going to be, the blade steel is 14C28N on this one, which, you know, solid, stainless, your action's good. Now, one of the things I really love about QSP doing this one, you have the pocket clip, kind of a mini deep carry, medium-sized deep carry. You got some, milling on the liners because, you got to reduce weight a little bit. We can all appreciate that. But they countersink the pocket clip into the handle, the scales. I really love that. And on top of it, it's right or left-handed carry, tip-up carry. But so you can reverse it. It's good for either people. And of course, your Glide Lock, it's the same. Right or left-handed, we don't discriminate. But the cool part is they include the little pocket clip filler on this side, so you just really don't notice much of anything, right? I really like that. Now you have the standoffs here, the barrel spacers, kind of that stainless steel look. Your pocket clips, kind of a little bit of a stone wash. I like that. You got the kind of stone wash hardware going on. Does have the thumb studs, but they didn't forget about the lanyard fans. They were like, lanyard fans, we still need a spot for you in our community. So they kept it right here. So lanyard fans can rejoice. This is pretty awesome. Now this is $49. They also offer this one in a black coated blade. They do a ceramic blade coating on it. And there was no price increase on their website when I selected that option. So that's really cool. There might be a $5 difference on some of them. Maybe it's just a sale going on right now. I don't want to get that wrong, but overall, $49 for the model you're looking at right here. This model number is QS130GL-A1. It's because it's got the two-tone blade on it. I dig it. I've been carrying it. You guys have seen this in the live streams. This is one of my favorites for Budget Knife of 2025. Now, it's so smooth because it's riding on ceramic ball bearings. So everything's good about it. Blade centering's good. We checked this one out at Blade Show West. I had to pick it up. I just can't talk enough goodness about it being a budget knife contender for Budget Knife of the Year. Now, we talked about the blade steel, 14C28N, the two-tone finish. The HRCs reported at 59 to 61. Now, it's also got that beautiful sheep's foot blade that we talked about. So super slicey on this one. Some people don't like the look of it. There's other stuff for you on QSP. So go check out the link below. This is just a link right to their website. So go check it out. You can see all the goodness they offer. And if you're in the US, you get free shipping over $30, which you can't really get something on their website and not get it. So that's pretty awesome. Now, the blade and knife specs on this one. The blade is 3.06 inches long. When it's open, the overall length 7.06 inches. And when it's closed, 4 inches total. I'm going to do comparison with a couple other knives as well, but I will say also they offer this in a few different FRN Glyde handles. They got the texturing on there, which I love because you got to have a little bit of grip on there. And of course the Glyde Lock has the texturing as well. So your finger, your thumb's not going to, slip off or anything like that. And kind of that cross or diagonal pattern texturing, I like it. It's not as rough on your pocket, especially when it's in and out of the pocket, as more of like a checked or star pattern. And I get it. I get it. Now, overall, let's do a comparison because they offer this FRN handle in a few different color options. And of course, one of them's OD green. You obviously have the black. There's an ice cream blue, which is like a lighter blue colored, which is great. They have 2 of them that are really slick looking, and I saw these at the show. Aluminum foil and copper foil. Now those prices are a little bit more expensive, and they also have a glow-in-the-dark one that's a little more expensive as well, but totally worth it in my opinion. Now, then they also offer a glow-in-the-dark, which we just talked about, and the glow-in-the-dark is popping. You have to see it in person. I have not seen any other glow-in-the-dark, resin scales like that pop as much as this glow-in-the-dark. So it almost looks toxic. It's great. They have a khaki, and they also have a purple. And I know some of you really like the purple look, and these purple ones just are amazing. The stonewash kind of finish difference to it. You got the 2-tone blade as well on these. You could also get it in a black coated blade. Just check the website for availability. Same blade steel on these, but the purple is just kind of great. I mean, personally, I just think it's great. So, I had to pick both of those up. And I know a few of you, this one's really going to kind of hit that EDC, you got to get it, sort of speaking. And this one, the stonewash and satin version, $49. Put it on your Christmas list. It'll be there. I'm just saying. Unless they sell out. But overall, let's do a comparison on a couple different knives that you may have in your collection already. Maybe you haven't seen this size of it. We're going to go with the Spyderco Para 3. Kind of an FRN lightweight version. You're going to get to see kind of how big this is in comparison with the Spyderco Para 3. Very comparable when you're looking pivot to pivot. The blade's a smidge longer, and the handle on the Para 3 is just a little bit longer on the end. Overall, you can see the blade, what I'm talking about, how it's a little bit longer there. Gonna be pretty similar on thickness. The Glyde locks stick out a little bit on these. And then, of course, the handles and the pocket clip, pretty comparable. Shape-wise, a little bit different. You have a back lock on this one. Compression back lock. I get it. I need to put some more Slick-O-Mall lube on that one. Now, let's take a peek. We got the Hogue Mini RSK, the Ritter version. And this is also the same size as like a Benchmade Mini Griptilian. So I want to compare that because overall, really close as well. Really close in that same, thing. Just a smidge longer on the QSP Penguin handle, and then the blade as well. We'll do a quick comparison here so you can see the difference. A little bit longer on the QSP Penguin Glyde lock, which I like. And thickness about the same as well. A little bit of bulbous on the handle of those, but that's just the overall design. Now, my 2 biggest comparisons on this one are going to be the Bug Out and Mini Bug Out from Benchmade. So let's look at those really quick. That's the Mini on top in the bright blue and the Crater blue down below. That's your comparison. So you can see overall, the Penguin Glyde Lock, very comparable. The Bug Out's got a little bit longer handle and a little bit longer blade overall length than the Penguin Glyde Lock, but obviously it's much larger than the Mini Bug Out. So I'll compare these really quick so you can see a comparison of blade length when it's pivot to pivot, and then handle on handle. And the Bug Out, it's going to be a little thinner in comparison like that, as you can see. And overall, they're right in that same, size kind of for your EDC goodness, and that's why I like it. The mini bug out's going to be a bit shorter in blade and in handle, but I really wanted to show you this because I know maybe you don't have a Penguin Glide lock and you're like, do I get it? Do I not get it? How's it going to be in size? All I can say is, if you like a crossbar lock, which, that's how it is right now. It's very popular, of course, but they nailed it. They took the Penguin, which we all love, and they made it this great goodness of a knife. So let me know down in the comments, are you in on this Penguin Glide lock? Do you already have one? Or maybe is it on your Christmas list? Is it on your goodness of the year list? Let me know. But overall, thanks for checking this one out. I will put a link down in the description to QSPknife.com, which is the manufacturer's website where you can order that stuff, get it here. This stuff is made overseas, but they have a USA rep here, takes care of all the good stuff that you need. All right, make sure to hashtag DSKFS, do something kind for someone. It's what we do. Have an awesome rest of your day, but most importantly, take care.